I'm telling him how much I love him, but he doesn't believe me. He wants the proof. He wants me to have sex with him, for example. Or I am always buying her gifts, but she wants me to help doing the chores for her, with her. Why is that? I'm helping her doing chores, but she wants me to pay her more attention. I want to be on my phone, but she wants me to pay her more attention. I'm buying him gifts, but he wants me to tell him how much I love him. Do you see the problem over here? Somebody says we are all the same. Somebody says we are very different human beings. They are both right in some extent. We are much more similar than we thought, but we are also way more different than we thought. And let me clarify that a little bit more in this video. We are going to talk about love languages. This idea comes from the book from Gary Chapman, The 5 Languages of Love, or what's the title of the book, but it's pretty much about what is the book about. And it really is an eye-opening book for relationships. I am in marriage myself, and that book helped us enormously in our journey toward having a happy marriage. Because every human being is the same to some extent, but having different languages installed in their programs, in their bodies, in their minds. But how to tune to the right language? And what are the languages? Let's dive into the video. But after, hi everybody, I'm Martin Semerad. I'm a communication coach specializing in body language. I help people all over the world to improve their communication, increase their influence and strengthen their relationship by using tips from practical psychology and day-to-day observation. On this channel, we are talking about communication, body language analysis, and some of the bits of a general wisdom. And in this video in particular, we are talking about love and relationships and how to improve these stuff. So about the tips, have you checked that video, the short one? And I'm giving that super quick way how to improve communication, how to become a communication master. And if you can master the thing that is in that video, you'll be just awesome in communication. But it's not that easy, and it's easier when you know what you should be tuning in a behavior of other people. And here comes the languages, the love languages by Gary Chapman, as I said. We have to realize that we need to respect each other and we need to love them the way they are. These are nice phrases, but what does it really mean? If we really understand that phrases properly, we can save lives, we can save relationships. We will find out that most of the problems in relationships are not because of the relationship, because of the people, but because of misunderstandings, because we don't understand the other person properly, because we don't know what is important for them. We know only what is important for us, but not for them. So let's dive into. The first love language are touches. The person who is having that love language needs to be touched. And how do you find out that that person is having that love language? He is touching you a lot. He demands touch. He is hugging you. He is asking for proof that you love him in a way, in a language he understands, which is touches. When it's in a relationship, when it's in a marriage, it's probably the sex, cuddling, all that stuff. When you are on a casual basis in a real life, that person probably is hugging you when meeting, is shaking your hands a little bit more, is patting you on the shoulder a bit more than other people, just because it's important for them and it's the way how they express their affection, and in a marriage how they express their love. So when you have a partner that is touching you a lot, it's not because he or she is needy, but it's more because it's the way how he communicates, how he or she communicates love. And when you understand it, you can speak in that language for the partner, so you will start touching them as well. You might open the topic and agree on that, like check whether it's really the way it seems to be. And when you find out that person is really speaking love via touches, you can be giving it to them more and not wasting your energy talking in another love language we are going to list in here. The second language is acts of services. These people are doing stuff to express you love. And those are the chores, for example. Doing dishes, taking care of a home, taking trash out. When someone is doing that a lot, he is communicating love via this language. And when he is asking that same thing from you, he just wants to see that you love him, and he needs to hear that in his own language. And this language is probably not very convenient because just don't want to do it. Not many people wants to do that, but when you understand and you want to keep that relationship, you know how to communicate love at that very relationship. The third language is words of affirmation. That person tells you very much how much he loves you, how much he or she loves you, because all the languages can be, every single human person can have each of the languages. So women can have all of them and men can have all of them. So when a woman is having her primary love language, words of affirmation, she will tell you how much she loves you, she will tell you how handsome you are and all that stuff, and she will want to hear that from you as well. So you will have to tell her how much you love her, how much you like her, how much you fancy her body and all the stuff that's necessary in relationships. So in this language, talk a lot. Say what's on your mind, say how much you love that person, and you will hear that a lot as well. The fourth language is attention, the quality time. So that is the case that when you are spending time together, the partner will complain about you being on a phone, reading a book or something like that, because when you are on a book, you are not paying 100% attention to the person that you are with, and when that person have that love language, he will want to have undivided attention of yours, which is, for example, my primer love language. I need attention in a relationship, and I really crave that. So that person will give you time, give you a lot of attention. He will ask you questions. He will want to hear all things from you, what happened in your life, and will also complain when you are not giving him that attention. Fifth love language is a gift. That person will be giving you a lot of gifts and asking for a lot of gifts, not that explicitly, but he will want to get gifts so she knows that you love him/her. So it's super important to realize that people are having these distinctive love languages, and it's super important to respect that. You can't change person's love language. It might evolve with the time, most likely. But when you are with someone at that very moment, when you are in a relationship, in a marriage, you need to respect and you need to tune in to the love language of the other person. And it's not always very easygoing, but it's totally worth it when you know how the other person is expressing love and how you should express love to them. So you can translate their behavior and understand that they are not doing that to irritate you, but they are doing that to express your love. They are saying the same, like probably when one person in a relationship is having a gift, love language of gifts, and the second one is having the word of affirmations. So the worthy person is going to tell the other person how much she loves him, but the gifty person doesn't really care what the first one says, but he or she wants gifts, and the other way around. The gifty person is going to get the worthy person a lot of presents, but the worthy person doesn't care about presents. She wants to hear that the second partner is really loving them. So you see the vicious loop. You need to really respect these and be aware of them. I think it really saved our lives. No, I think it really saved our relationship as well. Not that we had some crisis, but it was really crucial for understanding how does a relationship works. And when I see people in life that they are not knowing about these distinguishes, they are fighting a lot, they are not getting along, and it just hurts me to see it, because it's so easy to expand your knowledge and save the relationship and have an amazing relationship just by understanding this principle. Are you finding out yourself in some of these love languages? Please let me know in the comments down below. Or do you have some experience that maybe it saved your life to know about that, to respect that, or some misunderstandings that arise in your relationship? I know it's a bit private, a bit personal, but if you don't mind sharing, I'd be very happy reading that. And that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you've liked that. If you like that, please like the video, share the video, send it to the world, share this information to the world, because by sharing that information, we could save as much relationships as possible, and it would be the best satisfaction for me to know that it could save some relationships, maybe marriages, whatever. Thank you very much for watching the video, and see you next time, guys. Bye.